Who's up early with me this morning? In the gym, training this morning, getting that body right, getting that early exercise in, which is extremely important. Today is the first day that I'm implementing morning workouts. I'm gonna do these like 2 or 3 times a week. And then the other days of the week, I'm gonna do it after I get off work and then afternoon. What's good, y'all? Hopefully y'all come on in and join me this morning. But I want to talk about getting my mind right. And that's what I'm focusing on, is getting all the distractions, all the things that are really of no use to me. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you, my man. God bless you. Thank you, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like when y'all come in the building. You know, getting myself together, getting my mind right, which we have to do that because at least 50% of this fitness stuff, if not more, I'm learning more and more, is all about mental. You got to get your head right. That's why it's so hard to start a fitness journey. Like, you can look at yourself, look at your diet, because I sat on this before I finally got serious this time around, and for about 4 or 5 months, I was just sitting. I couldn't get started good. When I get started, I eat clean for like 3 days, then I fall off the wagon. Eat good for 3 days, eat bad for 5 days. Barely going to the gym, and then when I was going to the gym, I didn't have a plan. I wasn't really accomplishing nothing, you know. And all the while, it was just tearing my body up. Bloat, constipation, lungs filled with mucus, just sick. To be honest with you, I was showing early signs of congestive heart failure, I believe. My kidneys was acting crazy. All that stuff was going on. Borderline diabetic, all that stuff was happening. And my body, I couldn't sleep good, coughing all night long, just catching virus after virus after virus, because my immune system is so weak, and it took me so long just to get started. Because first and foremost, when you eat so poorly for so long, it damages your brain, because you got all those chemicals that's in that food that's getting in your brain and messing with you, like the dopamine receptors in your brain, cause you get addicted to food. And my food addiction was so bad. My body was so toxic. And I'm just now starting to feel like myself again, because I'm feeling the symptoms going away. All those issues I was having, every day, I feel myself, I'm getting healthier, I'm getting stronger. I couldn't even walk. Sometimes I couldn't even walk. I'm ashamed to admit it, like a quarter mile I couldn't hardly walk, because I was so congested. Just so many sinus problems, mucus. I'm still far from being out the woods, but I could see, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I can see the improvement, and that's what's encouraging me to keep going. Yeah, who's this fool on here? Get this clown out here. And you white folks, y'all like to eat pumpkin pie and all that other crap y'all like to eat. Now get off my channel, you piece of garbage. You just got blocked, fool. Come on my channel talking. I'm trying to talk about serious, and you try to bring your racist behind on here. Go to toilet. Let me be quiet before I say something I really regret. So, I don't want to get my video flagged. Let's get these clowns off here. But yeah, your mama likes to eat chicken nuggets too. I bet your mama weighs 700 pounds. So, you gotta get your mind right. And so that was the thing. My body was just so toxic. Just had all them chemicals and stuff in my mind, in my body. And it just took me so long. It's like my fiance could see it. Everybody was like, by this point, everybody was trying to help me. Everybody was so concerned about my weight, and like making all these suggestions. Maybe I need to get gastric bypass surgery. Man, if I had $1 for every time somebody tried to get me to take Ozempic, I'd be probably as rich as Bill Gates now. I was like, it ain't got nothing. I don't need to take no Ozempic. I need to get my old mind right. I understand what they're saying, because Ozempic does work for some people, but it's a short-term solution. At the end of the day, even gastric bypass surgery, you can gain the weight back. The most natural way is to go on all whole foods, cook your foods, plan your day, prep your meals, and do what I've done and how I've been successful every time I have. But the problem with me, which is what a lot of people, this time around, because I got to lose well over 100 pounds. So when I lose 100 this time plus, I'm going to go actually see a therapist and get a good support group, system around me, a whole fitness community that I'm going to be a part of, to where I make fitness and health my life, make it my lifestyle. And that's really how you have to think. Your whole mind got to shift, because you can't keep doing things the way you've done them and think you're going to have long-term changes. So y'all seen, I had gotten so big, I was embarrassed to even show my face on here. I'm going to be real with you. That's why a lot of the time, y'all seen me off camera. And sometimes it's cool to be off camera sometimes. With the avatar and stuff, I just got so used to doing it. The part of the problem was I was just ashamed of how I looked. I got up to almost 350 pounds again. It's no joke. Weight will kill you. Folks, this is a serious problem. You can't, it's not natural for a guy my age, in my late 40s, to be carrying around 320-something pounds plus. I'm saying? It's not normal. This is not good. I've lost some weight now, but I got a long way to go. I can't stop and celebrate right now. It's too early. I gotta work. I gotta have that black mamba mentality, that Kobe Bean Bryant approach. So, it's about the mind, though. 99.9% to me, it's mental. Because you can't even get started on this thing until you find out that you love yourself more than you love that food. That food ain't worth it. That food will kill you, man. You gotta love yourself. Can I help you, sir? Oh, man, I appreciate it, homie. Man, God bless you, man. Appreciate it. Man, love, man. You gotta get your mind right first. You gotta get that head right. If you don't get that head right, you ain't gonna make it. And that's the thing. My mind was so toxic. Y'all didn't know my story. I lost my wife, trying to lead a congregation, a church, and, running this YouTube stuff. And, I do a lot of content, music, books. I wear a lot of hats. And I work an additional 9 to 5. So, just imagine being me. And I'm about to get married in May. So, yeah, I got a lot on my plate, but, for much is given, much is required. So God gives us the grace to handle the responsibilities. But my body got to be right, though. I got to be in good health. You know what I'm saying? To be able to carry out the responsibilities that God's called me to do. Man, I appreciate it, man. Show my feelings. What's that? Shove my feelings. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about, bro. How long do you do cardio? You live? I'm about half and half. About half and half. Today is a shorter workout this morning because I got to get to work. But I just decided I'm gonna get in. Do these. But I could get a lot done in 1 hour, though. I get a lot done in 1 hour. I do some cardio, some training. See, really, honestly, I've been so filled with mucus that I have not been able to do a lot of cardio, man. I used to be able to get on this elliptical and go for about an hour. I think I built my wind up now. I'm on 15 minutes now. I'm about to get off in a second, but I built my wind up to the point to where I can go 15, 30. I could probably go 30 minutes today. I'm not going to, but I believe I've got myself. I can go 30. I gained so much weight. I was in such poor health that in my mind, I used to be able to get on the treadmill for an hour, all that stuff. Man, it's so sad, man. I've been able to do all of that. And sad thing about it is, I had just done so much damage to my body that like I literally I don't have the energy, to be able to do as much cardio as I used to be able to do, you know. But hey, still in here, baby steps, one day at a time. I mean, the first day I ate clean. That's why I told my fiance, I just gotta get through the first day. I get through the first day, eat clean without having any slip-ups. I get to the first day. When I survived that first day, I started counting my days of sobriety. So one day clean, next day. I ate clean that day, got through that day. Third day, ate clean. Each day of sobriety. So just like people that's on drugs, it's no different. It's still, this food stuff is addiction, man. And you literally have to take it one day at a time, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just get through that first day. Don't worry about the next day. That's what I'm learning. But every time I've been successful at this weight loss stuff, I've learned is when I don't worry about tomorrow. When I grew up in church, they used to sing a song, I don't worry about tomorrow. I just live from day to day. And that's how you live when it comes to this fitness stuff, man. You literally got to live from day to day, dude. It really, it's that serious, man. It is that much of a grind, man. It's a day-to-day grind, man. But I'm about to get off here in a second because I got to be able to concentrate on my reps, man. But I just want to encourage y'all this morning, man. Get your mind right. Get the head right, dude. It's just like you can't start that fitness journey until you deal with the mental stuff. It's a fight. Every day it's a fight. It's a challenge because it's Christmas season. And I decided I'm not gonna wait till the new year, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I would have made it to the new year. The way how sick I had gotten, the way my lungs was filling up with mucus, and man, I was getting I couldn't hardly walk because I was so congested, dude. Feet, my ankles were swelling up, all that stuff, man. I had some serious problems. I went to the doctor, and she was so concerned about my blood pressure being so high. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dude, like it just. I couldn't wait for the new year. And every day, Christmas parties at my job, all that stuff. But I made up my mind, I'm gonna be mentally strong enough. Yeah, yesterday I slipped up, I ate a few pieces of candy, but I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I still, ate, my dinner was clean. I ate my fruits, I ate my vegetables, I got my exercise. So, today I'm gonna be back at work. If they got candy, I'm not gonna eat it today. You know what I'm saying? Today is gonna be better than tomorrow, than yesterday. And that's how I gotta be. Every day you gotta be better. Oh man, I was married to my second wife. First wife ended in divorce. Second wife, we were married for about 2.5 years, man. We had been together for 4. But we were married for 2.5 years, and then she passed away. So yeah, man. But I'm gonna jump off here, man. Y'all be good, man. I gotta get up to my 9 to 5 here in a little bit. Take all the fun out of it, man. Y'all be blessed, man. Peace.